In the quiet countryside of Willowdale, where the mornings smelled of wet soil and the evenings glowed with the setting sun, lived a 16-year-old boy named Ethan Parker. Ethan had big dreams. He wanted to live in the city, drive a fancy car, and become rich. But there was just one small problem. He hated hard work. While others in the village woke up with the rooster's crow, Ethan preferred to sleep in. He would often sit under a tree and watch others toil in the fields. Sometimes he would mutter to himself, "Why work so hard? Life is about enjoying, not sweating all day." His father, Mr. Parker, was the opposite, a man who believed that hard work was life's greatest teacher. His rough, cracked hands told stories of decades spent tilling the soil, surviving droughts, and celebrating harvests. That evening, when the orange sun dipped below the hills, Mr. Parker called Ethan over. "Son," he said, his voice gentle but firm, "these fields have fed our family for generations. It's time you learn what it takes to make the land give back." Ethan groaned. "But Dad, farming is old-fashioned. I want to do something easier, something modern." Mr. Parker smiled softly. "Son, nothing in life is easy. Every success you see in this world has roots in hard work. Let me show you something." He handed Ethan a small brown pouch filled with seeds. "These," he said, "are golden seeds. Plant them, take care of them, and one day you'll see what real success looks like." Ethan's eyes gleamed. Golden seeds, he thought. Maybe they really are special. Little did he know, the real gold was the lesson waiting to be learned. The next morning, Ethan went to the field with little excitement. He dug the soil lazily, dropped the seeds unevenly, and covered them with half-hearted effort. After working a few hours, he wiped his sweat dramatically and said, "This is enough for today. Hard work is overrated." For the next few days, he watered the seeds. Sometimes. Other days he forgot or was too tired. Instead of tending to the crops, he spent his time chatting with friends or sitting by the river. Days turned to weeks. The once soft brown soil turned dry and cracked. Weeds began to grow wild. When harvest season finally came, Ethan rushed to the field, but his heart sunk. There were barely any crops. The ground was almost empty. Only a few weak plants stood, half dead under the sun. He fell to his knees. Why? Why did this happen to me? I did everything." His father, standing quietly behind him, walked over and said, "No, son, you only started everything. You didn't finish it." Ethan looked up, confused and ashamed. Mr. Parker continued, "Success doesn't come from planting once and waiting. It comes from showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. That's what hard work means." Ethan felt tears in his eyes. He realized he had been chasing easy success without effort, and it had led to nothing. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. His father's words echoed in his head. Hard work means showing up every day. As dawn broke, Ethan got out of bed before the rooster crowed. For the first time, he felt a spark, a sense of determination. He went to the field, tools in hand, and began cleaning out the weeds. His back hurt, his hands got blisters, and the sun burned his skin. But this time, he didn't stop. Every morning, he worked. Every evening, he rested only when the stars appeared. Villagers who passed by would whisper, "Is that Ethan? The lazy boy? What's gotten into him?" But Ethan ignored them. He knew that no one can do your work for you. Success had to be earned, not wished for. Days turned to months. Slowly, the dry land began to change. Tiny green shoots started breaking through the soil. Ethan smiled every time he saw one. Those small plants were proof that his hard work was paying off. Rain came, and the fields shimmered with life. The once barren land was now full of hope. When harvest time came again, Ethan stood in the middle of the golden field. The wheat swayed gently in the wind like waves of sunlight. His eyes filled with tears, but this time they were tears of pride. His father joined him, smiling quietly. "Well, son, now tell me, what was the real golden seed?" Ethan looked at the shining crops and said, "It wasn't the seeds you gave me, Dad. The real golden seed was hard work. You planted it inside me." Mr. Parker laughed softly. "Exactly. Hard work never fails, Ethan. It may test you, delay you, even break you, but it never forgets to reward you." The whole village came to see Ethan's field, praising his effort and discipline. People said, "This boy's field is not just rich in crops, it's rich in spirit." Ethan became a symbol of hope in the village, proof that even the laziest person can change if they choose to work hard. Years passed. Ethan took over the family farm completely. But his hard-working spirit didn't stay limited to farming. He started new businesses, a mill, a school for young farmers, and a training center where he taught the youth about discipline and effort. He would often tell them, "Dreams without effort are like seeds without water. If you truly want success, you must show up every single day, even when you don't feel like it." Final scene, the legacy. One day, an old Mr. Parker sat in his rocking chair, watching Ethan teach a group of children how to plant seeds. The children laughed and listened as Ethan told them, "Hard work is the magic water that makes dreams grow." Mr. Parker smiled, his eyes glistening with pride. He whispered to himself, "The golden seeds finally bloomed." And indeed they had, because from one lazy boy, a generation of hard workers was born. Excellent, excellent. Moral of the story: hard work pays off, not always immediately, but always eventually. Every drop of sweat is an investment in your future.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and share this video and also subscribe our channel.